Yeah, I think you'll be able to find it on Sky Sports, or you should be able to also find it on Boxing Scene somewhere. But anyways, it says Anthony Joshua's next 2 fights will be staged at Wembley. It says that the next 2 fights will be scheduled for September 22nd and April the 13th. Joshua will box back-to-back at Wembley, defending his IBF, WBA, Super, and WBO titles in September. Now, obviously, the scheduled mandatory defense will be against WBA mandatory Alexander Povetkin. He'll be defending his title there. So obviously the date has been set for September 22nd. Now all we're just waiting for is an official announcement. What I'm just gonna think probably could be holding the fight up is just because obviously Povetkin has been popped for PEDs, so it's possible that they're just doing tests and just making sure that the man's off the juice if he's on it, and just making sure that, you know, there's no funny games going on. Joshua, in his words, says that the opportunity to fight in such an iconic stadium is normally once in a career opportunity. To be given the chance to fight here again is amazing. Wembley just added a 4th lion to the den. And obviously the last time he was here was against Klitschko. I believe he also fought at Wembley, but that was on the Carl Froch undercard. He fought this guy called Matt Legg, and he blew him out in like 30 seconds or 45 seconds, something like that. So obviously it's not his first, Klitschko wasn't his first time, but Klitschko was his first time headlining an event. So obviously he'll be able to do that for September 22nd and April 13th. Now that's obviously based on if the fact that Povetkin goes through. And even if it doesn't go through, they might be able to find someone else to be there. Now this venue holds 90,000 people, and obviously for the fight coming up in April the 13th, they're looking to expand the stadium in 100,000 and upwards. So yeah, that's really big. I think Eddie goes on to say something about that here. But yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Now it's really exciting. I don't think any other heavyweight has ever done this. You know, the ability to bring tens of thousands, you know, hundreds of thousands now. If you're talking about the April 13th fight, back to back to back. Now, obviously, this is all based on the fact that Joshua has to win his next fight against Povetkin, because obviously, if he doesn't win it, then, you know, all those 2 might not come through. It might possibly come through if the rematch was scheduled also for Wembley as well. But would he be able to attract so much attention if he loses? I don't know, but I guess we'll see. I do fully expect him to win against Povetkin. Now the April 22nd, the April 13th fight is based on if Wilder signs. It's not based on it, but it would be good if Wilder signed on it and, you know, got us the undisputed fight. That would be huge. That would be massive for boxing. And yeah, Hearn just says, I'm extremely honored to get the opportunity to promote 2 more shows at the National Stadium and delighted for British fans, and Anthony has made this commitment to them. I don't think we'll ever forget the night against Klitschko, April 29th, and we plan to bring 2 more dramatic events to Wembley in September and April. Images from these AJ events make our country the envy of boxing, and long may it continue. And that's where it is, honestly. If we can keep filling out stadiums, if we can keep you know, just breaking records, really, the attention would come to Anthony. And, you know, people always says, though, oh, you're not a champion until you travel outside. Well, Floyd never had to travel, did he? So if at some point in his career, you know, what's been done in the UK transcends even onto other parts of the world, like even the US, and everyone wants to be a part of the buzz. He could possibly start doing even big numbers in terms of pay-per-views at other locations around the world. So yeah, it's really big. We're happy Big Time Boxing is back. And yeah, long may it continue. we're just looking forward to Deontay making sure he signs. Like obviously has been said, the contract is on this table. He could sign at any point. So we're just waiting on you, Deontay. Anyways, that's it. It's MC Boxing. I'm out.